What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Today is obviously a little different because I'm filming with the GoPro, so let me know how you guys like the video. And me and you are gonna go for a ride. So let's get started. As you guys see, I did take off the trash can from the last video because I'm gonna go drive it on like real streets and don't want it to fall off and hit somebody's car and they end up suing me. So let's go, camera, come on. So what we got going on today, make sure the angle is all right. Bear with me, guys. This is my first time using this GoPro. I've had these GoPros for years and I never use them, so I figured might as well start now. Then I don't gotta sit there with a phone in my hand trying to film everything and you guys can see everything. Alright, so that should be good. So today is Friday, so I got my camera. We're gonna go take some front end Friday pictures real quick because I've been slacking, I've been sick, and I haven't been taking pictures, so I'm all out of pictures. So we're gonna go to a spot, take some pictures, and on the way there, so it's not boring for you guys to watch, I'm gonna tell you guys a story, which I get questions about every day, multiple times a day. How I am 18 years old and I afford this truck. How I got this truck. How it all started. It's a great story, actually. So, start off, we're going to mention that truck over there, which is my / my grandpa's 99 F350. And I had that truck. I daily drove that truck in high school. Wasn't really into like lifted trucks. Like I knew of lifted trucks, but I wasn't like, I'm gonna jack this truck up. I was pretty content with everything. So I drove that truck to school every day, lived normal, and I crashed it, which put me in a situation where I was out of a truck for 6 months, so I had to go buy one. So I actually purchased my first truck, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, it was my 2005 F350 dually. It was beautiful. I love that truck. I miss that truck. I bought it completely stock, and that was my truck for senior year or junior year, the end of junior year and senior year, because I crashed that truck in the middle of junior year. So yeah, so I bought that truck for an undisclosed amount, which I got it for a really good deal. I drove all the way to Indiana to pick it up, and it was kind of like short notice because the day before I picked up that truck, I went and looked at a 94 F350 with a Cummins swap, and it was twin turboed or compound turboed. So I really wanted that truck, but my grandparents were like, that thing is way too fast, which it wasn't really that fast, but unpredictable because somebody built it and blah 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 blah. So I ended up not getting that truck. We found the dually the night before we went and picked it up, and I was like, yeah, I like that, we go check it out. So I ended up buying that truck, brought it home. It was stocked for a long few months, probably 2 months, and that's when I first started getting into Instagram and stuff. So I started taking pictures of it. Actually, not with this camera, I had a different camera before, but I started getting into photography. I was in high school, so I started taking pictures of it and made a few friends at car meets, started taking it to car meets, got into the lifted truck scene, decided to buy a leveling kit for it. I put it on 35s on the stock wheel and a leveling kit, and it was cool for a while, and then I was like, it could be so much better. So I went all the way to Michigan, bought 20x12s, Fuel Mavericks Chrome, and I put those on it with the leveling kit, and it rubbed like crazy. So I ended up going on Facebook and buying a brand new rough country lift. It was an 8-inch lift, but I had the 2-inch leveling kit on it, so I stretched it to a 10-inch lift. So it was a 10-inch lift on 35s. At that point, I was completely happy with it. I was thinking about putting bigger tires on it, going 37s or 40s. And at this point, this is like 10 months in of me owning it. Oh no, 11 months in of me owning it. I owned that truck for about a year, maybe a little over. So I wanted to go to SEMA really bad, and you know, like an 05 F350 isn't nothing for, it's not a SEMA truck. You'd have to do a lot. I would have had to do a frame off build and coilovers, which I was perfectly okay with. I was talking to Logan at the time. I just met Logan, so we were planning on doing a full build on it, and I got it all priced out and everything. And me and my buddy were in Best Buy. He was getting a radio or something, and I was on Car Gurus, because I'm always on Car Gurus and Facebook and looking at deals and stuff, and I'm always shopping. Like even right now, I own this truck, and I'm always shopping for a new truck for some reason. That's just what I do. So I found this truck on Car Gurus. It was all the way in Ohio, and I saw it, and I was like, man, that's like exactly what I want to do to the truck I already had, but it's already done. So I would have to put my little touches on it, and it was a great start to what I want to do. It was a great platform to build, and for the money, I was like, that's not really a bad deal. So I called them. I wasn't really expecting for them to like be serious with me, or because I was 18, and I'm calling about a very expensive truck. Usually when you hear a teenager on the phone, you don't really take them seriously, but they took me seriously. They were really nice guys, and I sent them over all the information, because obviously I would have to sell my dually or trade in my dually to get this truck, to be able to afford it, because I make good money, and at the time during high school I was making good money, but still would have, there was no way at the time I would have been able to own 2 trucks. So, and no sense. Two big trucks, there's no point at the time. So I called them, gave them all the information of my truck. I told them I was gonna sell my truck outright by myself, like on Facebook. So I listed it on Facebook, I listed it on Instagram, and a bunch of people hopped on it because that truck was gorgeous. And I had it sold, and I probably sold it in less than 24 hours. I had somebody coming in looking at it, and they came and looked at it. They said that they were okay with giving me the price that I was asking, so I was good. I was in the clear. So I called the dealership, told them, hey, I got my truck sold. I'm gonna come pick up your guys' truck after I get all that sorted out. And them being the nice dealership that they are, they were like, you know what? Make it easy for you. We'll give you the same amount that the guy is offering you, which was $20,000. I sold that truck for $20,000. They said they'll give me that as a trade-in on this truck. So I was like, oh, that works out perfectly. I can just go to Ohio, because this was in Ohio. So I drove the next day after talking to him. I drove all the way to Akron, Ohio. It was like, I don't even know, 8 hours, an 8-hour drive. So I drove all the way out there, brought my grandpa and my girlfriend. We got there, and the whole time, I couldn't believe anything. I couldn't believe that this was happening. I was literally buying my dream truck at 18 years old. I was on cloud 9 the whole way there and the whole way back. So I got there, I saw the truck. It was even bigger in person. At that time, it was on the same lift that it's on right now, but it was on the 40-inch tires, not the boggers. Yeah, I pulled up, filled out all the paperwork, and I was owning this truck now. So I drove it home, and immediately, Instagram, the first picture I posted, I gained like 1,000 followers. The second I posted that truck. That is a nice Camaro. Anyway, so I posted the truck, got a bunch of followers, so I was like, this is already a good idea because my social media is booming. I had been doing social media for a year now, and the first 5 pictures I posted were my most liked pictures ever. So people love this truck. I agree, it's a beautiful truck. So got the truck home, took pictures of it. First week of owning it, I got a lot of hate because I bought an already built truck. Also to mention, I know the person that built this truck. His name's Autosport Tyler. Everybody knows who owned this truck before me. So that was cool. So he told me it's one of his favorite trucks he's ever built. That's what he said. It's a great riding truck. I stole it pretty much for the price that I got it. So I got a SEMA level truck for a very good price. I traded in my truck, made money off of the first truck that I built, and I put myself in a great situation because now I have a YouTube channel. You guys love watching this. I love having this truck. I'm literally 18 and I have my dream truck. Don't pay attention to that, that's my brake system. So yeah, that is the story on how I got my truck. I crashed a white truck, I bought a dually, I built the dually, and I traded it in for this. So my grandparents didn't buy this truck, my parents didn't buy this truck. I paid for the first truck, traded it in for this truck. There's no mommy and daddy sponsorship going on here, which everybody loves to say that I'm mommy and daddy sponsor, but really it's not that hard. If you have a decent job, which I'm a cement mason, and my little side hustles on the side, it's not that hard to own a truck like this. Like, it's a 2012 F350. Yeah, stock, it would be extra not hard to own this truck, but it's really not that bad. I drive it everywhere, and at this point in time, I am actually going to be building the white truck to be a secondary truck. So really, just have your priorities straight. Like, I don't go out and spend money on crazy stupid stuff. I'm not going out to eat like every single day, spending $100 on a meal like how some people do, which if you enjoy that, good for you. But I have my priorities where pretty much I'm pretty good with my money. My parents and my grandparents taught me how to be good with money, put it into things that are going to make you money instead of wasting it on stupid stuff. So I have them to thank for that. So yeah, if you want a truck like this, make it happen. There's nothing stopping you. If you want a Lamborghini Huracan, go buy one. Figure it out. My buddy Legends Geo, he has a huge, pretty big brand. Legends built, Legends, yeah, they do giveaways and stuff. And he just bought a Lamborghini in cash at 22. Like, this isn't impossible, guys. And if you're 15 or 16 watching this and you're like, well, I just got my first job and I'm nowhere near where I want to be, just save your money, find what you love to do, and it'll work. If you can put your mind to anything and make it happen. I've learned that very quickly, that anything that I want to do, it's not impossible. If I say it's possible, then you can do it. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's true. Literally, you decide what you want to do and decide what you're worth. You can work a minimum wage job your entire life, but you know, if you want something like this and you want to live in a big house or something, go out there and make it happen. So we're gonna get on to the photo shoot spot and take these pictures so I can get them posted up. Probably my favorite thing about this truck is all the attention it gets out here. Even in Illinois, like there's a lot of lifted trucks out here, but it gets a lot of attention. Every single person that passes stares at it and laughs. It's cool. Not so fun when the cops don't like it, but that doesn't happen too often, as you guys see. Let me know how you guys like this format of video, like using the GoPro driving around. Personally, I love watching the videos where people drive around town in their cars and stuff and talk. So, what do you think, Amber? She enjoys it. She gets to go on rides. If you guys are wondering why my wheel turns sideways, it's because the coilovers are so tall that when you get on it, it takes the compression off, or it takes the load off the coilover, and the whole truck actually turns sideways like this, and so it messes up the steering wheel. I'm used to it, but I know somebody's gonna get into the comments and be like, "Oh, your alignment's all messed up. What the heck?" But pretty much all the big show trucks do that. And if you don't, you're lucky. I really hope that you guys watching, I get comments all the time that like my videos are encouraging. I really hope that you guys are encouraged to like live your dream by watching my videos. I know it sounds tacky, but like that's probably my favorite part about doing all this is the comments and the messages of people. They're saying like, you make my day, and it encouraged me to build my truck to make it like yours. Like that's the coolest thing ever. Not bragging. This isn't like a big brag fest. Like, oh, I have a huge lifted truck and I'm young. Blah blah blah. Like, no, I don't really care. But if it helps somebody realize that they can do whatever they want to do, that's really cool to me. This is a little risky driving through a fire department parking lot, but where I want to take my picture is right there, and I gotta drive through the parking lot, so hopefully no one gets mad at me for doing so, which they probably won't. Thank you for helping, but I didn't need your help this time. Those were okay, but I am very picky about my pictures, so I'm gonna go up the road right here a little bit, and I'm pretty sure there's another spot that I'm gonna try out. If you guys want to see how the pictures turn out, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Gabe Farrell Productions. I always link it down in the description, my username, so follow me there. I post literally once or twice every single day. Anywhere from noon to 6 o'clock I usually post. So, and I give updates on videos before they're even out. So make sure you guys follow me there. We appreciate it. Hello, at this like little secret parking lot. Oh, let's see what we have here. Okay, I've not been here before. I actually didn't even know this existed. I drive past here all the time. Now we're gonna do one of these. Sweet! I lied, I actually took another picture right here off camera, but now we are done. And Camber found birds. So we need to get out of here before she murders all of them. Right, Chamber? You murderous dog. And now we're gonna go home. Oh, the river looks great today. Holy cow. Maybe I'll do a fishing video someday soon. One of these days. And this is how you back up a 10-foot wide truck into a driveway. Ta-da! Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought about it. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.